Thank you. It's still sore there. But the guy's been liking my work for quite a while, so I hope it turns into a nice long working relationship. I think when you throw people a curveball, sometimes they have to really digest it. I respect that. I mean, I basically did the same with the guy that's now on mechanic. I said to him, man, I need to think about this. Because your quote is a lot more than I expected. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the price, but it's more than I expected.
Now you see what the other James is.
Yeah, yeah.
We discussed it with Adrian, something like James. This is like, because it was a discount.
Well, the
I
Black Friday.
was waiting for
Yeah,
this.
I was gonna say you've been waiting for a while for Black Friday. But the other thing is, like, I knew. We had one brief discussion about the tattoo, and he said, "I want to work with you, but man, it's just currently not affordable for me." And that's a very important choice on words, because what you said wasn't disrespecting my value. What you're saying is my financial situation currently is not permitting me to do what I want to do. So when I saw you, it's like, hey, there is a Black Friday discount and it's this and that. And like I said, if you just pay your deposit per session, I'll honor it. It's fine. And then you came in, you paid in full for 1 day basically, and then paid the balance on the day of your appointment for the second session. So it's like sorted. And I mean, like, although it's not the same, it's still in psychologically the same. I mean, my mechanic let me know I have like 20 grand's worth of work. So I said, cool, when I've got the money, I'll do it. And I saved up, got the money, and went to do the work. I don't want anyone else to touch my car because of how he works. And he's a good businessman. He found new things to fix, but luckily none of them is urgent. So
What do you see on this?
oh, I see the tattoo.
No, but I mean, I see that, but I don't see detail. You see detail.
Jared, can you come turn the iPad for me? I just want to quickly show my customer how I'm looking at the tattoo.
Okay.
Okay, can you zoom in at the bottom?
Can you see where you at?
Yeah. So okay, that's too big for me because what I work at when I look at, I just hold it there. So I can see there's a shade over there, there's a shade over there, and I have to put in a little bit of a dark corner there, and I look at it and I go like piece by piece, putting it together. But I like to keep it in proportion as well. So just zoom out a little bit, please. So I look at it from that perspective, and I can dissect the micro details. I also know how to choose which values to put in, because you don't have to put in every single inch of the detail. But you have to check what's the predominant, like, pronounced features, and those are the ones you must tattoo. Anything that defines the shape, those are the ones that I'll choose to tattoo. But I mean, like, if I had to do everything, single minuscule line, I'm gonna drive myself nuts, and this tattoo's too small then for that. I need to do it on a back piece scale to make it like exactly. Because what people are usually upset about when they get a tattoo, okay, maybe if you're getting like a portrait of your grandmother or your mom or whatever, then yeah, don't have room for play. But people are upset when the tattoo looks bad and it doesn't look like the image. As long as the tattoo looks like the image and it's a really, really nice clean finish, it doesn't matter whether or not I didn't put in that like tiny little dot and that tiny little line. That's not going to determine whether you're happy or not. If that's the margin by which I'm tattooing, I'm fine. Because I'm looking at the values and I'm like, which values are the most important to have in the tattoo? You can have one of the 5 in that area. Almost there, my bro. Almost there.
Dalnati said, is this the samurai tattoo?
Is this the samurai tattoo? No, it's actually like, what you call it? What are those people called? It's a Spartan, but from Asia. We just hope the Spartan doesn't run into any trouble.
Dalnati said, is the sun background going to be in color or black and gray?
It's not a sun. And it's going to be in black. It's a sumi circle, a symbol of peace. It's like a yin yang, just less fringe.
Dalnati said, can't wait to see the end result.
Unfortunately, you'll have to. I'm not Speedy Gonzalez. So I have a premonition for this. When I'm done here, I'm gonna get this long-winded speech of I'm done getting tattoos. This shit's too short. And then next year, around Black Friday time, I'm gonna get a WhatsApp being like, here. Like it's sore though. Like I mean, I'm one of those people that doesn't bullshit the situation. Like tattoos are fucking sore. But they look But you know what else hurts? Life. Every bloody day. When the tax man is done taking you through the ringer, do you look prettier? No, you don't. When I'm done taking you through the ringer, you look prettier. We'll call it pain with benefits. And like his face is saying, you might put out his foot. You know when you can see someone's listening to what you're saying, but they're like, I'm not buying this fucking shit. Yeah, you're looking at me the way that you look at your cousin when he's trying to get you to invest in Bitcoin Ponzi schemes. Jerry, can you put the aircon down like a little bit? Bring it maybe down to like 22 because I'm starting to cook.
Okay.
Or we can just put the fan on. It's not there. No, I want the fan on. You can leave the aircon, just put the fan on for me, but don't put it directly on my client, please. Just put it on my one for now. Thank you, Ray.
No worries.
So is your sister gonna come with you tomorrow?
My sister.
Yeah.
That sounds like yes.
That's the most polite way people have been like, So it's like when I spoke earlier and he was like, It's like he said nothing, but he said a lot at the same time. What do you think so far?
It started out nicely. But we need to do something short. That needle.
Like the liner needle.
What's this? The shading.
That's the magnum.
It's a
can you come give my client a little bit of unicorn tours, please?
Magic Mist.
Your Magic Mist just stay nearby until you went to apply. Yeah. Hmm? Gonna look even nicer. I'm just gonna saturate the shade. This music makes me think of when aliens are invading.
Reapers instead, what's happening's people.
What's up, Reaper? How are you?
Thank you so much, best friend!
Reapers instead doing good, and you, bro?
I'm good, thanks, man. It's been ages since I've seen you. Do you still gym? Can you give me 17 round Magnum from the storage room, please? Hmm? 17 round Magnum.
Reapers instead waited late long, wanted to greet you at Comic Con, but was too busy with uni.
That's fine, bro. It's really all good, bro. Does your dad at least still feel bad about uni yet? Yeah, you can just bring me one, please.
Reapers instead, yeah, I still gym. Just not at Virgin Active, got way too expensive.
But they nailed the student accounts, which I don't fucking understand. Because my membership for me, my wife, and my son is like 1,000. I think it's 1,600.
Put it on the station now.
I think that's my 3 o'clock, but she's very early. She can wait until 3.
Reapers instead, no, I'm doing cybersecurity because of him instead of focusing on getting a job.
Is it my 3 o'clock?
Yes.
Hello! You can just tell the lady I'm the one yelling hello. Just ask her if she's booked for 3 o'clock. She confirmed. Okay, just tell her she's gonna wait a little bit because I need to finish what I'm busy with before I take a break. Hmm? Okay, cool. Cybersecurity. That's an intense field. Okay, now it should be nice and numb. Is it numb? I feel like you just are letting me know on purpose that I'm hurting you. I like Adolf. He doesn't even try and tough it up. He's like, no. It is what it is.
Yes.
can't gaslight me. I
I
know
think you
that.
must spray.
Hmm?
Spray a little bit more. Huh?
Unfortunately, with the product, it doesn't mean that more means more relief.
But it is really.
That's all
I
that's
think
important.
it's about waiting for it to sit in.
Well, that's what I thought. I'll just let it set in a little bit longer than the last time I applied it before I go for it.
Which it did. That's good.
So I'm just gonna focus on finishing up what I'm busy with here before I go to the other consoles.
No, I'm serious when I say this is my last. This is my last step. I've got 40. It's not 40.
For now. Technically, you only have 3 tattoos because you did these all at the same time.
Why don't you spray that stuff down for me?
It doesn't work with the skin tone. So look, if I tattoo over here, can you feel the difference? So you see, if I spray it up here, when the stencil is, it's gonna A, get rid of my stencil, B, it's also not gonna work. So that would be counterintuitive to the result that I want to achieve, which is to actually give you pain relief.
Yeah, I just drink 14.
I wouldn't say addicted. It's a hobby. No one has ever failed their house payments, at least in my shop. No one's ever failed their house payments, their car payments, their groceries to get a tattoo. That's it. Everyone's always like, oh, I want to get a tattoo, but responsibilities. It's not an addiction. Addiction is you get it done no matter what. I can't. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at your reaction. I'm not laughing at you. I promise you. I know it doesn't look like that. I know what it looks like. But you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna need some spray. How do you keep a straight face when someone's so calmly dealing with the pain? It's almost like sitcom value. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm in my own episode of Friends. You must be like Ford in focus, bro. Jared, just come here quickly.
Spray.
No, just hold on.
He just wants to open it.
Yeah. That's what she said.
I knew you were gonna do that.
You knew I was gonna make it that's what she said joke.
Yeah, because I wanted to make it that's what she said joke.
Yeah. Just leave around what's happening currently. Thanks for being patient. My 17 on Magnum. Beautiful.
17 pound. Is that the 12?
Huh?
No, the Pokemon X McDonald's, the 27th of Feb.
That's the only time I would buy McDonald's.
To get Pokemon cards.
There's no other reason to eat McDonald's. Just send it to me, we'll turn it into tattoos.
Just SpongeBob with Coke.
I'm going to consensually ruin someone's appearance.
Someone's?
Appearance. Consensually.
With that tattoo.
Stripper Patrick feeding stripper SpongeBob with hot dogs. That's the peak of the mountain, bro. Relief.
That's an actual thing.
What?
Window washing world championship.
Oh? There's oaks here at the robots that could compete there.
There's even a world's best forklift driver championship.
Yeah, okay, but no, forklift driving is a skill.
But they're literally lifting up like how do I put it? Dumbbells with the forklift.
Yeah, but I'm sure they do shit like angled parking and shit like that. Wouldn't you agree? You work in with courier companies. A good forklift driver is hard to come by.
But you need a letter.
Yeah, no, 100%. Are you certified? You forklift?
Certified. I'm not. They're going to send us for forklift licenses now.
When?
Well, probably the upcoming week because our new supervisor is highly safety orientated and he's not happy that we don't even have a safety officer.
It's almost like
It's an earth moving company.
Yes, and
we
we
don't
don't have a safety officer.
we don't have a
That's
safety officer,
risky.
first aider, firefighter,
Risky.
and nobody has forklift licenses, but they all operate forklifts.
you know that like the first major injury is like that full-on lawsuit that they'll automatically default lose.
Yeah.
Check this out, brother. It's a
Save it for later, because as you can see, I'm currently preoccupied getting that bread. Right? It's like, okay, cool, Jono, you're busy. Adolf, look at the forklift competition. Can you set an alarm for me, please, Jared, for 5 minutes to 3?
okay.
5 minutes to 3, I'm gonna run to the bathroom to be in time for my 3 o'clock appointment. retaliate burrito.
Oh, you can't even
Starting to
have
sound like.
that.
Wasn't he the one who was talking about addicts earlier? My, how the turns have tabled. I like that he has a sense of humor at least. I think otherwise he'd just tell me I'm a fucking asshole and I shouldn't be in business. And he was laughing at me earlier. He's like, that must have been sore.
And you made reference to one of your jackets.
Oh no, he was right. It was cocksore. But then it's like he's being hurt, so at least he knows I've been through what he's going through.
The
Yeah.
clock is going to stop.
Bro. Otherwise, like the next break I take, he's gonna come up with the methodology of why he needs to have a headless samurai. I'm gonna come back from my consult and he's be like, John, I've been thinking, the samurai needs to be headless now.
We wish
I
has to
like-
become
I like
a
that.
good.
I like to finish it.
No half measures.
It's okay if you cry, bro. We all cry here. Jared's cried, I've cried. The only person who hasn't cried is no, she cried in her thigh tattoo.
Who's that?
Your sister.
What you doing?
At the very end, she was like, "Yeah, I'm crying. I'm not enjoying it." You were like that's what I mean by cry. I'm not saying physical tears, but you went from I'm fine to like I'm not fine anymore, guys. I'm genuinely. I just want to let everybody know I'm unfine. I'm the opposite of fine. I'm fine to end the session and go home.
The only person who hasn't cried is Hobbit. Bring him to the bathroom.
Yeah, he didn't cry. He shat his pants and he's like, "Cool, let's go."
Yo.
He literally went to the bathroom. Like, so instead of like, he got nauseous and lightheaded, and then instead of vomiting, went and took a shit, and then he was like, "Cool, just have another 2 hours."
Wow.
I was impressed and confused simultaneously.
That night does not make sense.
That's fine. He sat for his tattoo. That was all I was worried about. He did what he was supposed to do. He did his part.
Also, the only person that didn't sunburn attack.
Honestly, I was impressed by that as well. The fact that he was the one he was the newbie in the friend circle,
Yeah.
and then he didn't sunburn the tattoo. The rest of the fuckers went and got fucking 2nd-degree burns on their tattoo. Hey Jared.
Mine was in second degree.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. But you still burned.
The only reason mine was in second degree is because I was on a skateboard. We were playing outside when I was young. But I think Jordan got it the worst.
Yeah, I was so moved at Jordan. You have no idea.
And Brandon, that
Lost the whole shade on his Your Forger.
yeah.
He's not that bad. It's like, bro, she was black. She is now brown. She's lost the shade.
Yeah.
Did you set an alarm?
Yes.
In 2 minutes
Yeah,
time.
it's efficient.
In 2 minutes time, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Then when I run to the bathroom, just grab my iPad and my pencil, please.
Lovely.
And then be on standby for me to get back, and then I'll be prompt for my next appointment. up enough skin so when I come back I can put some of that special juice on for you. Just to keep you at your comfort level, sir. Of course, sir. Anytime, sir. Do you have to call your boss, sir? Hmm? Do you know them long enough?
I don't call it from the beginning. They didn't do on first. But to the staff below.
There we go. Long nickel.
Just grab the iPad for me, my pencil, and the chair, please. Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
I'll get back.
Yeah, sort of like Arnold Schwarzenegger, except I'm not going to take any steroids and I'm not going to be going to the gym so that I'm going to pee. I'll be back now. I need that. Just take a wheelchair for me that side.
I'm working. I have to see US
Lucy Wakeford said, "Oh, people juice." Lucy Wakeford said, "Where is Hano?" Lucy Wakeford said, "Jono."
Mercy for you, and then we can continue. I'll give you 2 sprays of Mercy. It's wet now. Okay, there we go.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna need more empanadas for this fucking show.
You gave me the opportunity. You can't blame me.
No, I can't. Can I ask you to give me a box of panada from Checkers, please?
Will be?
And at the coffee shop, can you pick up my coffee? They said just tell them Jonathan is order a double cortado.
Don't you want to get a Red Bull with everything?
Okay. No, bring him a Red Bull. I'll add it to his tab. I don't know. They're like 25 or 35 bucks. I don't know. Red Bull's cuck expensive.
Any specific flavor?
No, just
Is
a
it Red Bull?
345. Normal.
Normal.
345 only.
Yeah, because they can't work in the fucking metric system. They have to be American about it. Sure.
I think that lady will
No, they are. I think they're booking. We had a bit of a further conversation outside. Her boyfriend is very comfortable with me tattooing. And he was concerned about, they were concerned about color tattoos because they've done a research on quite a lot of like top tier tattoo artists in color. Then we referenced a few names and they were like, I saw healed work of this and this and this and it wasn't tops. So I showed them my healed color work and they were like, okay. That's a sales, that's a, what do you call it? That's a selling point.
You're not a fan of color.
You mean? No, I love color.
Do you?
Yeah, bro. I do amazing color works. I'm not trying to blow my own horn, but my color tattoos look really nice.
No, but on the consultation.
No, so with you, I'd be comfortable to do color, but not the average colored person can get color. Not everybody's fair enough for color. And then there's also like for example, like your wife's skin tone is darker than yours, so she'll have some limitations of what's going to look good when healed. Adolf's giving me the look he gives his boss when he asks him to work overtime at 6 p.m. on a Friday night. This little light shade I'm putting in here is just going to add some flair to the tattoo. And I'm just doing that while I waited for the numbing spray to just settle in on top nicely for you. And I've got a nice small needle set up for you for the whiting. No, and that's why I said I'll wait for it to set in. Oh, you split the big needle versus the small needle.
The pipe, man. Change it to the tweet.
Hmm?
Will you change it to the tweet?
What?
The pipe.
I changed it to a twig.
Yeah, to the original.
I already put smoke
Can
in. Not really.
Smoke is fine.
I already put the smoke in.
Yeah, really. Don't look good, right?
If you,
It's actually a smoke good.
it is a pipe. Because in traditional Japanese culture,
Yeah.
you would smoke opium.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. We're joking, Chad. We're joking.
No,
We're just joking.
I won't wake up.
making it feel better.
Mm.
It could be. Like I let the numbing system for like 4 or 5 minutes there before I continue. So. Now that young lady is very keen to book, and also they told me what their budget was for the tattoo, and I came in under budget. But they also liked the work, so they were like, we're not looking at budget, because they asked for a consultation, and they've been to a few big name studios, so the names that they quoted are very much my skill category. So I do think I'm going to get the business. I didn't get a look of shock and astonishment when I dropped the number. But I mean, again, you know, it's very hard to judge people on that because people have a perception already before they come in to get the quote of what they're willing to pay.
Yeah.
And if you are giving them a number that's way out of what they anticipated, you have to give them room to process it. My mechanic is, again, I know to some people that's a stupid comparison, but it makes sense to me. So when I got quotes on rebuilding the engine of my Prado, I got quotes ranging from 40 grand to 100 grand. 100 grand being my mechanic. And I've never worked with this guy before. He came on a recommendation from a friend. So I asked him like, okay, why are you 45 grand more expensive than the next guy? So we had a conversation about that, and he explained where he adds value in the service. And one of the things that he said to me, which really stood out to me, was he adds a workmanship guarantee and a warranty if he sources the parts. And the warranty was so much more than the competition that it was ridiculous. So his warranty was 15,000 Ks or a year. The other oaks were 1,000, 2,000 Ks or 3 months. So it's like, okay, cool, so you're charging 45 grand more, but you're also 45 grand more confident in your workmanship. And I have not gone back for the same issues. Also, while the car's on the floor, so while it's in the workshop, I get constant updates on what's happening and why. I've been with a few other mechanics, and you have to phone them to ask them what the fuck is going on.
What's taking so long? How far?
So like, the car was delayed when it went in now, and he's like, here's the proof. I ordered your parts 2 days ago. I'm physically at Toyota now, and here's the salesperson telling me the part hasn't arrived. Everything else is ready to go. We've already done the other work for the other stuff that we didn't have to source through Toyota, but this which we had to source through Toyota is a fuck up. It's like you're in pain and you're not sure why you're doing this, then I wipe the tattoo and you're like, okay.
You were saying now in your decision, I don't think I make a good thing, but this is my last one. Done. It's like,
But the thing is, I think Adolf has something. I think he has a low pain threshold. And
Not
then,
necessarily. For me, I can endure it for a while. But then,
the thing that bothers me, okay, so the first session I mean, look, today you're sitting a lot better. Last time, this time you were shaking. I don't know if you remember that, but I
No,
very
I don't.
distinctly do. And I was honestly bothered by it because, I mean, I think that a tattoo experience should be somewhat fun.
fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun. Okay.
I'm not arguing with you, but for the average person, it is fun to a degree, the beginning of a session.
Like that. It's not fun. We need to do open the skin and then put some spray. That's it. Ooh. It was good, starting with the first session. That was okay.
But even when I did the script, you were like,
Mm.
Yeah, you were like, See, you're a man of few words, but there's certain sounds that you make that speak volumes. Does that make sense? Is one of them. Sometimes you say and it's just other times it's but there's a full sentence behind that and I can hear the full sentence. Like at least we have that understanding.
And it's the same method like that. And then I would just respond and I said, yeah, I know what she means. And he's just, it's okay.
It's a privilege. I mean, we've gotten to know each other quite well over the last 5 years. Well, I wouldn't say we know each other that well, but we know enough.
I think the thing is, why my body twitched?
Because your tank was empty.
Tense stuff.
Not just that, your tank was empty. Like, you're suffering today, but you're suffering in a different category of suffering.
Yeah.
Because you ate breakfast now, and you've eaten lunch. And maybe you don't see it, but your response is completely different today to last time.
Yeah, you would be the best person to say that.
Yes,
You
please.
saw what was happening.
Even your automatic reflexes are different today. Last time I would touch you, you'd pull. You're not moving. And
Still.
even when you're caught off guard, you're watching me tattoo, but even when you're caught off guard when you're touching the tattoo, you don't have a pull away action. Last time when I was touching you don't
twitch.
You don't pull away, but you sort of twitch, like your body knows you're about to get hurt, and you have like subconscious panic.
Subconscious.
Today you're not there at all. You still smile, even though you have the hide the pain Harold smile, but it's still. Do you know hide the pain Harold? Ask your mom, not your mom. Ask your wife to Google it.
What's that?
Hide the pain Harold.
Rocky Latata said Jono dude.
Hello Rocco, how are you? How are you today?
Rocky Latata said so far so good. Be off or prepare private move.
Are you taking your studio private?
It's an internet name based on a series of
Rocky Latata said no move private home.
Alright. So you're reading the AI summary.
No, it's just that you want to go to the AI one.
No, I was just gonna say just show the
Yeah,
pictures.
you tweet overall facial expression and seeing the fake smile.
Yeah, that's it. That's how he smiles at me today.
Yeah.
You see what I see? Take you from the data, sorry. from now on, when someone asks me how you doing, I'm just going to respond with, Thank you for the donut, Mr. Rocco Hula. There's someone sending gifts on TikTok. I can't remember what it was I saw you tattooing the other day. I couldn't go into the stream because I was also live streaming, but I was on a smoke break and you were working on an anime character. It was really cool. I like your color tattoos. One day when I'm a big boy, when I'm in Germany, I'll let you, well, I won't let you, I will request if it would be alright with you to get a tattoo from you. Saying I'll let you tattoo me sounds so arrogant. I like your workmanship. I would love to get a tattoo from
Rocky
you. That's what I
Lataka
meant
said
to
thanks
say.
a lot, Jono.
They kind of forgot you about you, Kotaro.
Yeah, but they closed at 4, so it was still like safe time.
They cleaned the whole machine.
Oh, shame.
You gonna read Jonah?
Rocky
Okay, see now?
Lataka said, will be a pleasure for me.
Yeah, I made that sound so arrogant though. I apologize. It was not what I meant. It's just what I meant to say was I would love to get a tattoo from you, especially your color anime tattoos. I'll let you tattoo some anime titties on me. And we can put a galaxy in it.
Rocky Lataka said, hell yeah.
But I'd really like to come guest spot by you one day when I'm a big boy. And you just need to save up some money to travel to Germany. This guy on chat is also a tattoo artist in Germany. He's a bit older. And he also does anime tattoos. And he's always just such a good vibe. Such a nice gentleman. Just so chill. He's like the coolest old person I know. He's gonna,
Rocky Lataka said, Booty S rules.
he's gonna give me so much shit for saying that. Boobs rule. We might not be able to stream it on TikTok. We'll stream it on Twitch.
Rocky Lataka said, yeah, thinking about Twitch channel.
I'm doing Twitch soon. I just have to do a shift over from OBS to that other app. I can't remember what it's called, where you can stream multiple platforms at once. No, I mean, I feel like if you're suffering as much as you are, it should at least look nice. Otherwise, you'll feel like that's anticlimactic. I'm gonna get.
Ash McFly said looking good.
I'm gonna get a message from Idolf later, be like, John, I know we mates, but what are you doing today, bro? Look at this. I sent you a picture. We need to have a serious chat about it. Can you make time for me tomorrow, please? So I'd rather not have that conversation, so I'll just do the job right the first time, okay? I feel like I'm gonna get a clap off screen. Like, jy praat te veel kak. But I feel like the shit talking keeps your mind busy.
Yeah.
I want to quickly just do the lines and then I'll put you through, please. I'm not dragging it out, it's just not going to numb anything. I just want to do the lines for the hat. 200, and then you see the 290 kilometers to Johannesburg side from. Yeah, because you're no longer dealing with fucking KZN MPD and now 20 MPD, JMPD, so now you can pay filtering fees. Yeah, those guys.
See,
Hmm?
see.
Who?
Movies.
You know what? I must say, I'm actually impressed with the guys in the KZN Metro Police Department. I had a fucking GTI overtake me at about 180 km an hour. Drove over the hill. It's fucking like he's being smashed into his own vehicle by the cops. They caught him and fucking detaining him.
Wow.
But it's so dangerous. You're driving 180 and okay, I'm in that fucking Prado, so even if you hit me at 180 km an hour, sure, we won't be like 100%, but the car will drive home. What if you're in a fucking Kia Picanto? What if you're in a little fucking
Yeah.
Corolla
Yeah.
Cross or something like that? You've got kids in the car and shit like that. No, fuck that. Shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
So I was very chuffed to see this oak being moved into his own car. And the cops did not give a shit, bro. Like, we drove past them at like 80 km an hour and they're like fucking, like literally, they're like fucking, they're pushing him into his car.
Sure.
And I'm like, lekker, you want to drive 180? But they're gonna most put that one road in the Karoo. They're gonna put that one road in the Karoo where you can drive 150, 160.
Yeah,
You know,
autobahn.
not quite an autobahn, but that's the idea. So if you want to drive at speed, you can drive there.
Yeah.
Now my big concern is what are you gonna do to prevent the wildlife
The
issues?
wild is, I'm thinking the same thing, like the wild, like probably that girl thing, driving at that speed. You know, a little anxiety.
Bro, that will be two birds, one stone. We've got Kudu Biltong and we've got one reckless driver off the road. Yes, bro. I was when my Prado broke down last year. I had to get the engine rebuilt. The workshop that I took it to for the insurance to come and collect it from later, they had a fucking S60 SUV Volvo. The fucking engine bay is gone. And I was like, what happened? It's like, kudu. So when I drive through Beaufort West on that highway, all I do is I drive 60.
Yeah.
The other thing is if you know that they're there, just don't fucking drive fast. It's not that hard. And then when we drove back from where they picked up the vehicle, we saw kudus crossing the road. So like we know it's like there, and they're big. They're very big.
How can you see the I'm astounded. Can you see? How are they able to see?
Thank you very much, Ash. I don't know if I said thank you. Well, the other thing is I'm passionate about this, believe it or not. I don't just do this for the money.
Now I was telling Jared, we were having a conversation about your artwork, and I said, no, I can see passion there.
Yo, one day when I'm a big boy, I'd like to be a millionaire. That's my goal that I'm working towards, but I also want to do it the right way. You
Yeah. Yeah.
know? Build things up, work my way up, earn my place, show people that, yeah, cool, I'm after money, that's business side. But the other thing is, man, give me a chance to work. And I'd really like to work. And you know, I've been learning over the years, some of these clients keep you on a line for like up to 5 years before they let you do a project.
Wow.
We spoke about this project 5 years ago.
Yeah, he was always saying he's gonna.
And he's like, we'll do it, we'll do it.
And the wolf, and he had this picture for so long.
So you have to earn people's trust before they let you tattoo them.
True.
I feel like afterwards I'm gonna get a clap. I talk so much shit to you.
No, I I don't assault people.
Oh, you get people to do. I have people to do that for me. Oh man, but I feel like that's a big privilege. You know, you sit and you talk with someone for years, and when you get that opportunity, they're like, okay, I feel confident. Let's do it. That's the payoff. The paycheck you can get any other day from someone else as well. But it's that thing of you've earned someone's trust. Now you're getting to do that thing. I think that is very cool. I must go decompress my spine tomorrow, seriously.
It's fun.
From the squats. I did hang from the pull-up bar, but I only hung there for like 3-4 minutes. Maybe it was too short. You must just remind me, because I'm probably going to forget, but I must just do a consult with your message before we call it today.
No, you don't.
But you feel free to remind me, because I'll say, oh, okay, goodbye, thank you, and then you just be like, hey, we need to first draw a picture. I'm more than happy to do it, I just might forget in the course of that too. So you predominantly swim when you come here, eh?
We do cardio, swim, say maybe once a week. We do. Just to build up cardio.
You do weight training.
We are going to start that. Because of my accident, it was not bad.
No, I'm not giving you gas, bro. I'm asking you.
No, I'm just saying.
Right.
Making you know what's October.
The weightlifting will be lacquer for you. Because you don't have to go like heavy. You just have to do the motions.
Mm.
Obviously, did you fuck up your back as well? No.
So 7 ribs, punctured my neck one. I was in ICU for like
Ash McFly said weightlifting is fun.
When was this?
2024 August.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So that was like now. I was wondering why you were staying away. I thought you just didn't like me anymore. You had enough of my cock jokes.
Now you was back to the rules. Good.
You know, when your wife found that, she probably came to cock you out. That's why he didn't die. Bro was more scared of his wife than he was about going to heaven.
No, not necessarily. She supported it.
No, I'm just joking.
No, I say she supported what I did. You know, biking was my thing.
He was always this thing. I made him being a biker, so
Now he's gonna play the simulators, biking simulators.
no.
Probably
He's
bike.
gonna get another one.
Ach, nee.
I just sold my bike.
He sold it.
Not because I
But you
want
came
to
off
stop.
on a track, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
Not
It
because
wasn't a
I want
road
to stop.
accident.
Not because I want to stop biking. But it's just that the Yamaha spots it was tough to get.
No, also that bike almost killed you, so it's okay if you pass that problem on to someone else. No, dude, biking is like intense. My wife also is a biker. You know, I just said to you, you know what? We have a child.
Yeah.
We're not doing this. When you're older, for sure. When he's completely self-sufficient, your life policy is with 5 million,
Yeah.
then you can bike again. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying not now.
Yeah.
smell
better you
nice.
must use like E45. It's an acrylic cream. It
Yep.
doesn't have a smell. And it's got like healing agents in it.
Did she read your aftercare instructions, bro? Because she's like on par here, bro.
I
She's.
use the.
No, I don't
No,
want
I-
E45.
I'm just giving you shit, bro. Like, I'm just saying, but I'm impressed. She's quoting like everything that I say to customers word for word. She's like, it's got a healing agent, it's
Yes.
aqueous based,
Aqueous
it's.
based, yes. They use it for skin condition.
Yeah.
To heal the skin.
No, 100%. Like,
Hmm.
she's like, she's on board. She's,
That they
she's,
must continue using it. See how nicely you back to yield. The milk is good.
I'm trying to be empathetic, but the responses plus the facial expressions make it so hard.
Don't even look at him, just do what you need.
I am. It's peripheral vision. It's. Let's just come sit this side for 2 seconds. You must see what I see. This guy's looking at me like I'm spelling wrong in my homework. You know? You were a teacher when you read certain things and you're like, how did we get to this
Yes.
conclusion? We're almost there. I'll just open up the steam for your spray. If I worked from the top down, we'd have this at the end. So,
That's it. Seems like you can't see the end.
And so we have the end is worse than the top. So,
what happens when you blow on your printer? The bacteria knows. Where's this boy with my panados? I hope he's okay. He didn't get lost. Oh, speak of the devil.
Got you again.
Thank you, bro. I'm gonna quickly put on some numbing spray for you. What do you think? I don't think we'll be running into any trouble anytime soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. Sure, 24 pack. I wasn't sure which one to get. Fine, perfect. Thank you very much, Jared.
No worries.
I forgot you can't eat unsorted food. He has to organize his food into categories.
Who has to do that? Oh, okay.
I offered him the other day, let me get him some curry. He's like, no, I can't eat mixed food. I was like, that sucks.
Jared doesn't like this. This food has to be separated. But my daughter is like that. Everything has to be separated. I don't want anything mixed. Thank you. There is one thing you could mix. Egg rice. That's mixed.
Yeah, but the rice doesn't really taste like anything compared to the egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except ours tastes like aromats. Only aromats.
White people spices.
Now you sound like my daughter. White people curry, white people things, I'm making white people curry now.
But it's like when you order chicken butter curry, like it's a white people curry. But respectfully, I didn't say you can't eat it. I will eat it. Chicken butter curry is great. I love it.
It's the curry branded order.
But it is a white people curry.
No, it is.
Like I prefer my lamb korma.
I like beef curry.
Or a nice biryani is quite nice as well.
That's as well.
But
Yeah.
some curry was made to like make white people more accustomed to curry. And chicken butter curry is one of them. Amper daar. I think he's praying in his head. He's like, was he praying? He's like, let it be over faster, let it be over faster.
It's looking sick though.
I'd say let's get a doctor, but the ones at the public hospitals are too busy. No, I just couldn't believe it. 10 hours of waiting, and they haven't seen any patients
Yeah, we do that.
for 10 fucking hours. They're just sitting fucking around.
Yeah. There's no hurry. You're not dying. You'll be okay.
Oh, you lose your foot, that's fine.
No,
It's not
it's
like we-
okay.
Now I understand why in public hospitals people like stab the nurses and the doctors and shit and be like, no, it's fair. It's very fair. The way that you guys treat the
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I hate to say this and come across rude. I endorse it. You want to behave like that, you deserve a cup of humility.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these people are in agonizing pain from like severe accidents, and they just don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
We could in person.
Hmm?
We could in person.
Okay, but you're a little dramatic, let's be honest. And you are getting numbing on site in real time. Did I make you wait 8 to 10 hours before I gave you numbing spray? No. I've been using it on request. That's the kind of customer service representative I am. And I've been soothing you. I've been wiping gently, I've been tattooing gently, I've been reassuring you. I haven't been sitting on Instagram here and being like, oh yeah, I'll work in 20 minutes, I'll work in an hour or so. I'm just waiting for the mojo to hit me.
Yeah.
The stencil isn't stenciling yet.
The stencil isn't stenciling yet. I'm just waiting for the wind direction to change and point northeast so that I can tattoo you. I don't want my grandfather's ghost haunting me.
As they say in Afrikaans, kyk net op voor.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that and then I was like,
Oh yeah, Jonah and mechanics might strike at my work. Mechanics might strike at my work.
Oh.
So they weren't happy. They got word, they pay increase for the year. It's only 25 rand.
What?
Because they bought the new managers they hired, all new Hilux 86
Wow.
Company thing.
I don't. You know what I don't understand in business? Why are you buying luxury items for management if they're not managing? A manager, the best manager to have is an obsolete manager. I'm an obsolete manager with you. I give you a task, I'll go check in, good job, finished. You never get rid of that manager because the reason why the manager isn't working because he's efficient. Like Eugene is my customer. He's a manager in a restaurant, and he's obsolete. So he's hands-on in the kitchen and he's
Yeah.
hands-on in other areas, but he's obsolete in the sense that he doesn't sit there managing most of the time. He's hands-on doing other stuff, and it's because he's a good manager. So he doesn't need to manage his staff. So he doesn't have to micromanage. He macromanages. As a manager, what he does is he will do orders and payments, and that's how he keeps himself relevant. But I asked him like how much micromanagement he has to do, like barely any, because there's a good respect and understanding. And I mean, obviously, then you've been doing your job.
And everybody knows why they will.
And if there's trouble, he says like he takes accountability if he messes up, and then if someone else messes up, he's like, yes, I understand, I'm the manager, blah blah blah, I'm accountable. So this is most, but this you so and so fucked up. This is how you fucked up, and I had to do a save. So and so and so. Can't get your act together. We'll have to have a meeting about it, a more serious meeting about it. Get your act together. You know what to do.
Our manager told him a new office, the biggest office out of all the offices they built, big table, everything, and all he does the entire day is sit on his phone playing games.
Who owns this company?
The owner isn't even most of the time there. He's in
You guys, you should become a business analyst. Like he'll be like, there's your problem right there. Your fucking staff aren't working. Ugh. I mean, I feel like that's an absolute joke.
At least from April onwards, don't have to be independent.
No.
by contracting.
They work on 6 months contract basis.
And the position they hired me for on that contract basis, they don't wanna. They already hired people in my place, so they're not.
No, but the other thing is you're a difficult customer. I'll tell you why, because you don't take shit. So they tune him straight like last weekend. Friday evening before going home, yo, you're gonna work on Saturday. It's like, no, I'm not.
No.
And then they're like, yeah, we're gonna give you a written warning. Like they can't give you a written warning for a short notice.
For short notice, yeah.
And the other thing is, he's contractually obliged to work overtime, but not weekends.
Yeah.
If it said weekends, then I'd say, yeah, that's the contract for it, sorry man.
Yeah.
Also, you know what they could have done? Instead of telling him he is working Saturday, they could be like, hey man, can you please pull a few extra hours tomorrow? We'll give you double pay or whatever. Speak to him like a human being, not
Yeah.
treat him like crap.
Yeah.
I mean, I phoned him like, hey man, I've got a really busy weekend ahead. Can you come in on Saturday and just help me with managing the workflow? What the pain? It's just a little bit of background shit. I mean, like it's like half the time people are so happy to help if you just hit them with a please and a thank you.
Yes, absolutely. I agree 100%. Please and thank you.
And if you don't have the money to pay them overtime, I'll treat them straight, bro. I'll buy us a lunch, whatever you want. And they're like, sure, deal.
Or if something is also wrong, I'm not the person that specifies it. So.
Like when they withheld your pay because other people didn't do their jobs. Like they don't understand it. You know the CCMA is gonna shit down their neck.
Spacetра and said, is there any designs you don't do?
Anything racist. So no swastikas, no old Afrikaans flags. No matter how important it was that your uncle or your aunt or your grandfather fought in the Anglo-Boer War. Oh, no lolly hentai, no. I got a very weird request last year. This guy asked me to tattoo his partner's on him.
What?
No, not even tattoo her genitalia. Like that would be like okay, fine, you can if you want to. A picture of it on him.
Yeah. Wow.
And I was like, how did we get here?
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for tattooing anime titties on people. Like, it's not like I have a lot of like high standards I set for myself, but I'm just like, this is, I think this is nice. Thank you. I did try.
This.
Almost there. Almost there. There's a few things I need to tidy up, but I'll give you the numbers first. Did you buy me Mihawk?
Yes.
Okay. Did you get some Usos? Yes. I'm gonna quickly steal one. Thank you very much, Jared. Wait, did these both of them?
Yeah.
Good. Can I tell you something sad? These samosas are what, like 86 rand for two packets or something like that?
79.
You know what a box of Woolworths beef samosas costs? 94? It tastes like shit.
For one
Yeah,
pack.
they're not good. I bought things once and then never bought again.
That's the difference between convenience store deli food and then restaurant.
Restaurant.
But Woolworths has some really good products that work well, and others like mine.
When it gets to the end of this tension, it feels like only inside. You know? But I will let Dimitri open like it hospital.
And the aircon is up, like I'm uncomfortable. That's how warm I am. You know?
Yeah.
And here you are, like I'm freezing.
Spactra and said so any explicit acts are a go.
I mean, not any, but I mean, I would tattoo something explicit as long as it's between.
Spactra and said no Nazis.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, if it's consenting adults doing explicit stuff, I mean, what is it? If it's like, yeah, as long as it's consenting adults doing explicit stuff, I wouldn't mind tattooing it. It's like, I mean, you're supposed to be an adult when you get a tattoo anyway. Maybe someone asked tattoos under 18, but I don't. That I come from the generation before we had our phones so wound up, so I know how to do things that when there's no TV available. Did you know that in the current generation the intercourse rates have dropped so dramatically it's ridiculous? Like a lot of people don't have any intercourse. Richard? Huh? Social disconnection due to technology.
Should have just stayed with sticks.
Hmm?
We should have just stayed with sticks.
No, well, I mean, like, it's. I thought it was a very funny statistic at first, but then I read into it. So I watched I listened to a podcast called Diary of a CEO, and in that.
Spactra and said, what is the limit though?
Well, I mean, as long as I can make the tattoo look good, objectively a good tattoo, it's fine. But I mean, like, no lolly stuff, nothing that looks like a child is involved. If you want explicit tattoos, I don't give a shit. I'm happy to tattoo it. It's your body, it's your choice. My personal preference is like something etchy or like a pin-up girl kind of concept. That's cool for me. That's what I like personally like to draw and tattoo. But if you want something crazier than that, it's fine too. But obviously within reason. I don't want to tattoo something that's actually like fucked up. Okay, I just want to do a few white highlights and I just need to clean up one or two things on the small ones. I just saw them. Will you please pass that quiz for me? Thank you.
Will do.
So this lady is a therapist of the intercourse kind, because certain words can't be said on TikTok without causing AI to filter us. And she says people just are so disassociated that they, even in relationships, they don't have intercourse. There's an absolute lack of connection. And I think that is absolutely insane. After I learned that in psychology, like one of the best ways to maintain a healthy relationship with your partner is that.
Spactra and said that's cool, I guess.
I mean, it is cool, I guess. I mean, it's not my thing. I mean, everybody's to themselves. I mean, like lately I've been doing a lot of BL tattoos. I don't know if you know what that is, but yeah. No, I was telling him, sorry. BL is boy love tattoo. So it's guy on guy. The ladies love that stuff. Yeah, it's like,
Ladies.
yeah, tattooed on ladies. It's a gentleman making love to another gentleman.
Just what is it?
Hey, bro. A lot of guys like a lady making love to a lady, so it's like no judgment. This stuff has always been there. It's just more.
It's more out in the open.
I'd say it's more out in the open. It's no longer so
more
taboo.
out here. Yeah, but it's always been from biblical times. Never been marked on dating.
100%. And I don't mind. It's like people must just do what they want to do as long as there's no kids involved and
Yeah.
it's consenting adults doing stupid things or crazy things. 'Cause not all of it is stupid. I understand why certain people do certain things, but you just do what you gotta do. As long as
Yeah,
it's
look, you've got a business to run. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do for you.
But I mean, the other thing is as well, I look at it from the start because obviously I've been around the spiritual realm as well and had a lot of things to think about in the process. I think objectively speaking, if someone isn't part of a specific group or club, you can't enforce the rules of that group on it.
Yeah.
Especially if you eventually want to convince someone to believe in something. Don't force it on them. I mean, in my personal journey, I'm at the point where I believe that there is a God. I am not religious in any sense. And I'm certainly not ready to start going down any sort of avenue of self-righteousness. I mean, I saw it with my father. He found God recently and he's become so self-righteous that it's ridiculous. And I'm just like, I hate that.
So is he a Christian now or is he still Jewish?
No. My father has always been Christian. Just, he is genetically Jewish. But my mom did the full conversion and everything when she remarried.
Doesn't I think this is
It looks amazing. I'm gonna do some white highlights now and make it even more pretty. White highlight. But what it really just stems down to is like if you want to convince anyone that your way of life is the way of life to choose, it should be by example and nothing else. And that's one of the things that convinced me to believe in God, or at least start opening my mind to spirituality, but more was the fact that the people that I looked up to don't preach.
Yeah.
Their message comes from their
Their
behavior.
living. Yeah. Their lifestyle. What do you like to live? How do you live? What do you
And the people that I despised were the ones who were telling me every 5 minutes that I need Jesus.
Yeah.
The other people would be like, nah, I'd rather not if that's what I'm going to end up like.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that disrespectfully to the good people
No.
that believe in God, but you know, I
I
know this guy's sleeping with his secretary, so I wouldn't say you're hot on the cards for telling me what to do or where to go. And he's married with 3 kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I know the guy that's like, I know someone where I know what their sins are and they're trying to still live a good life. And I'm like, I want to do it more like that. I know you're not perfect, but you're trying to be good. Like you're taking
No,
steps
there's no
to
perfection. There's no perfection.
No, but it's just people that are actively taking steps to try and live.
No, you have to strive towards it, but you'll never be perfect. That's why as long as you're here on this earth, you'll never be perfect because we are of a sinful nature.
The other thing is like, without trying to make it sound too biblical, because that's not the intention. There's also it's like the other problem is that if then we take that into account and we use the Bible as reference, I'm still very objective of not saying that I believe in anything specifically, so I haven't finished exploring what I am anchored on. What you can say is if you're made in God's image, then you will have tendencies as well to think and behave the way that He would.
Yeah.
So, that leaves a lot in the air. Again, this is a very in-depth conversation that I don't think is suitable for social media, so I'm going to deviate to the next point. Again, respectfully, it's such a personal thing that I think it's something that you can hurt people's feelings about
Spactra
speaking
and
it.
said, yeah, moving on.
So back to Samurais. I'm gonna do some white highlights. I think I did put some numbing spray on, but I'll just do it in case.
Thank you.
Just in case. Just in case.
Thank you. You were saying
Mercy worship.
That sounded like a biblical quote, which I thought that was where we dropped the topic now.
I promise I didn't mean it to be.
Now relax, you're fine. I know what you were talking about. You were talking about the numbing spray. I just need to darken one thing up before I can do this. We're about, let's say, 15 minutes out. Max. Don't blow.
because it was, you know,
If you get an infection, I don't want to hear about it. Everybody on TikTok has my witness. If you blow on your tattoo, you can really give yourself infection. Your mouth is full of bacteria. Like, I'll keep my mouth busy with the fucking Red Bull. Luckily, the Bactine is antiseptic and antibacterial. Enjoy that alcohol wash when I give it to you just now. Now I feel like you deserve the alcohol wash. Your husband can partake in drama pretty soon. He's working on his facial expression.
Yeah.
But you'd be a great actor with the facial expressions you've got. I can see you as like a dramatic character in something like Igoli. I know. Speaking of which, my wife discovered like these African-produced Netflix TV shows. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it.
rubbish. I don't even watch it.
I was trying to hold my vomit in. It was like literally Igoli, but on Netflix now. That and it was you know what I mean, like that same acting style and the same scripting. It was like, oh my gosh, guys. And I was like, this would never happen in real life, guys. Never. Not even in South Africa.
Yeah.
Alright, some white ink and there we go. They're like, okay, cool. As long as it entertains, I guess. That's what TV is for, I suppose. I say that and then I watch anime. But how you feeling there? You ready? I'm okay. I can't even insult you and say, I can't even say something like you're a yummy yamaka because I mean, it's sitting still.
That pipe is actually very nice.
Oh, it's cool. That's why I said leave it like that. That's so cool.
Are you excited for the Cape Town trip? Hmm?
Indeed.
So I want to walk you through what you're gonna do.
Okay.
While we're driving, every time we stop, you're gonna grab my content phone and you're gonna film a video. You're gonna be like, hey John, it's time to film a video. And we're gonna talk, whatever, we're gonna make like a YouTube vlog for the whole Cape Town trip.
Okay. So we're doing a vlog time.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, we're here, we do this. Sorry?
When you go?
In April. So I'm going to tattoo at Comic Con Cape Town and then I'm going to stay there for a month and tattoo there.
Space Trot and said good luck on that tat.
No, thanks, bro. The tattoo's almost done, so it's...
So with the Cape Town trip, we're gonna do a vlog type setup and then smaller clips in between.
Yeah, so we're obviously still going to live stream and everything, but you're going to like, what you call it, like, what do they call it? You're going to document what we're doing.
Yes.
So essentially your task is going to be keeping an eye on what we're doing and being proactive with the filming because I'm not going to remember it. So I'll be first off at the end of the show being like, hey man, why didn't you remind me? So what you can do is set alarms, be like film content. Because it's sort of like you need to, when you do what you're going to be doing, you sort of manage that for me. So you,
Filming side of things.
yeah, you tell me, John, it's time. Sorry, you need to film a clip. Tell me what's up. Where are we doing this? How are we doing it?
Okay. And editing wise, are you going to edit it?
Well, I mean, I want to give you a shot at video editing tomorrow. So do a bit of research on it and then you're going to have to start fucking up first and find but just like look into it and how to do it. Install edits on your phone and play around with a few things.
Because I should have a laptop by Cape Town trip so I can also edit on
I
that.
will have a fucking laptop.
Hmm?
I will have the laptop.
No, but what I mean is I can also edit on the laptop.
Do you have experience working with DaVinci or something?
On?
DaVinci.
No.
What did you edit on?
Well, I mostly edited on CapCut on my phone. And then on laptop, I mostly edited with OBS. A lot of people just still find it weird I edited in OBS.
I mean, it's strange, but it's not like it can't work.
But I'm happy to learn anyway.
Bro, CapCut is fine on your phone. I don't think using DaVinci or anything is the most important thing. Like, I edit in the in-app editor as long as the video looks decent. Because no one really gives a shit about whether or not you're putting out an 8K HD fucking 20-second video on social media. And if they do, they're full of nonsense. It's Instagram, bro. We're not in cinema. Unless Disney is sponsoring me a whole film crew and some equipment, I'm not going to film that kind of quality. That argument is dumb. And I mean that respectfully.
Yeah.
Peter Michael said now the audio has to be black spot quality.
Peter Michael says the audio has to be FLAC quality. I feel like it doesn't need to be FLAC quality, to be honest with you. I do have a what you call it? I have a microphone. What you call it? What do they call them? A lavalier for recording content, and it's pretty good quality. Hmm? Bathroom.
Yeah, so you didn't like that at all.
Oh yeah, I'll spray now and wipe it. But audio quality matters a lot more than video quality, and also some platforms don't allow you to upload more than, I think, 1080. So doing 8K Ultra HD is just fucking pointless if it's not going to upload it in that format.
Peter Michael said my friend told me to use a Blue Yeti mic and another friend said not to do it.
I use a DJI Mini. That's what I've got. That's what I could afford. And it works. It's clear. You can hear what is said. Quality's fine. So I don't know what people want more than that. If they want more than that, they will more than welcome to sponsor it. I'll use any specific gear that you are paying for.
Peter Michael said what's in the spray bottle.
Mine is just what do you call it? Bioscrub. Hmm?
The stuff is so quick.
Mm.
It's not with my arm. At one stage, you're just going to be like, Jonah's going to spray, but it's not going to feel like it did
Yeah.
anything.
That's it. Good answer. I said 5 o'clock. What time is it?
5 to 5.
I've got 5 minutes. Let me quickly do something small. I'm going to use the liner needle just to make a few dots, okay? Dots. Yeah. Just trust me on this. That's not too painful, is it? This man sounds defeated though. No, you're fine. You're winning the battle. Got 6 minutes, bro. Do it in 2. I might be 100% done. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm 100% done. Still got 5 minutes to spare. That's it. Thank you everybody for attending my TED talk. There we go.
I think it's sick.
It's sick. It looks nice. No, he said nice. Thank you for the submission, Jared. right, guys. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. I'll see you guys next time. As they said in Trigun.